Hello, Monsters Bound here, and welcome back to Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires. And oof, part 12 of my Warriors of Chaos campaign, or Chaos Dwarf campaign, because they're more interesting. So we have Chaos Dwarves galore, artillery galore. We are pounding the ever-living shit out of the last bastion of humanity, Volkn's. Pretty much all that's left, really. Is it Deathquake? Doomquake? Dreadquake. There we go. I knew it was a D somewhere and some bad thing. Is going to be dropping mortar shells. Ah, here comes another one. Right on the heads of a lot of very squishy jam-filled humans. Oh.
The gods have abandoned us.
Yeah. It's a lot of jam. It's a lot of jam. How many guys have you killed, just out of interest, already? 446. Yep, that'll do it. And, yeah, the rest of the artillery making very short work of basically everyone. Let's see if we can take down a wall over here. We still got, you know, there's still a lot of... There's a big garrison here. 3,246 guys all holed up in the last safe place in the Empire. Or at least, you know, one of the few. Oof. Yeah, that Dreadquake mortar is just absolutely brutal. Look at all the jam. And they keep like putting people on top of the jam and expecting them not to be turned into jam. It's bonkers. It's insanity. So moving our Colossus up. And there is the Iron Demon War Engine. Moving up the rest of infantry. Down goes the wall. That's good. We're going to use that breach in the wall to our advantage and send our Immortals in. So that they can start smushing stuff, although got to be careful. There is a mortar. I've told my Dreadquake to target the mortar, but it seems to be refusing to do that for some reason. I don't know why. God knows why. Never mind. So our mortals are in. They're going to start doing choppy chop chops. I mean, they're not the best on the attack. With only 35 melee attack, they're not really going to be doing huge amounts of choppiness, but they do have 65 weapon strength and 73 melee defense with 110 armor, so they shouldn't be squished they shouldn't be squished in return. And also, compared to the halberdiers, they're a lot better, so we should be fine. We should be fine. We just need to get into the city centre now. Ooh, those mortar shots. Ow. Sending the Colossus and the Iron Demon War Engine in to attack the gate so he can break through there. Plague of Rust being dropped on us, reducing our armour to 80. Trying to push our way through these halberdiers. They're proving to be quite resilient, though. God, careful with the artillery, boys. Uh-oh. Oh, I mean, the halberdiers suffered there, but... Oh, ow, 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 ow. Balthazar. Please. Oh, you Oh, Balthazar, you motherfucker. He's killed 113 Immortals. And now he's going... And another Gehenna's Golden Hound. Wait a minute, you just cast that? You can't cast two at the same time, can you? Well, take a Dreadquake mortar in the face for that, you bitch. Ow. He's doing a lot of... How is he doing so much magic? He can't do that, can he? Can he? Right, one in return then. You get a... If you're going to use Gehenna's Golden Hounds on me, I'm going to use it on you. So, There we go. Tit for tat. Oh, Immortal's taking so much damage. That's it, Dreadquake Mortar laying down the fire. That's what he wants. Just wiping out a huge blob of fleeing units. Probably not the best, but there we go. The Colossus and the Iron Demon War engine are through the gates. Yeah! Eat that! No, not more Gehenna's Golden Hounds. No, no, ow, ow, ow. No, no, don't like it. Don't like it. Too much. Too much Gehenna's Golden Hounds. Not in favour. Please, please, sir. Please, sir. Where's that mortar going? That looks awfully close to... Uh-oh. Well, it killed a lot of halberdiers, but it also killed quite a few of, you know, my... Okay, we may need some new immortals. Ones with unexplodable bodies, I guess. That would help. However, there's like nothing more satisfying than watching Colossus just rampage through hordes of enemies. Yeah, our immortals are super fucking dead. Never mind. At least the city is, you know, on fire.
The gods have abandoned us! Ulrich's chief, retreat!
Immortal by name. And the rest. Okay, well, at least... let's do Nurgle.
Agreed. Mortals will clear.
Yes, as will our own troops, due to the mismanagement of my own artillery. Never mind. Let's replace... Oh, we could Zealot Berserkers. Infernal Guards. Do we want... Right, we'll do more. So you've got 131 armor. You could say you're sort of like... I guess you're like Longbeards compared to those Ironbreakers with two-hand weapons. Fuck it, we'll get those lads. You kind of... You buff up the... those guys anyway, don't you? So we'll go with that for the moment. I think you melee defense for those guys. Oh, you do the Infernal Guard as well, but yeah. Eh. Ooh, Fireglaive. I mean, you know, we can switch this around a little bit, can't we? I'm tempted to get rid of... I mean, that's going to take 2 turns, right? So I'm going to get rid of you. Yeah, I do. I just did. Look at that. I'm not... I mean, the Dreadquake mortars are hilarious, but also quite dangerous. So we may not do that. Crow Botherer. Okay, we need to take out Castle Carcassonne. I mean, that is the name of the game, yes. Although maybe they'll do some... Maybe they'll fix diplomacy in Warhammer 3. Maybe! You never know. You never know your luck. So... I'm not going to hold my breath. You know, maybe that's just me being pessimistic. I think there will be improvements. Will there be the wholesale overhaul that I would really like to see? I don't know. Hey Morga, we were friends earlier and you're back, so that's good to see. You've immediately declared war on a whole bunch of people, which is nice. Good. That's good. That's good. That is good. That's good. Stirland is dead. Good. We've got the secrets of Morsleb as the Chaos Moon looms. The followers of Chaos bask in the urge to annihilate. Oh.
Yes, my ruinous powers.
Right. Is there much of the... I mean, the Empire seems pretty fucked, if I'm going to lay it down there on the line. They are not looking in a good place, are they? You need 1 more turn to do recruity things. You need 2 turns to do recruity things. Hello.
Glade Lord, at your service.
It's Daddy Daith. Hey, Daddy Daith. How's it going, buddy? And once again, no defences from Bretonnia.
It is decreed by me.
Obviously, they just really like rebuilding their castles.
There'll be a reckoning. Bathe in battle.
So we're just going... Right, we're going to have to go... Do we have to go to Albion? Maybe. I mean, I could kill Rykarth, but I'm not that invested in killing him, to be honest. Maim, kill, burn. Sure. Sure, why not? Why the hell not? Now, to win, we just need to kill Khorne. Also raise or sack 50 settlements. However, we could also then go for the big finale and invade Ulthuan, you know, throw down the vortex. The world will then disappear into a black hole, and Archaon being like, hey, look, we destroyed the world. And why the Chaos Gods want to do that, I don't actually know. Considering they're all about this is good for a laugh, right? They just kind of want to do it as entertainment. It's like watching a really good football match and then torching the stadium. Oh wait, no, people do that, don't they? Ooh, a little bit of confederation there. I mean, while it has been tricky to get a second army up, at no point past the sort of first couple of episodes have I felt like Archaon is in any danger whatsoever. I think this is the thing with hordes, in that while they may be risky and potentially quite squishy, they're also very hard for the AI to hit. Unless you blunder into them, you're never really going to have too much of a problem. I mean, this is the same with the Beastmen, isn't it? Like, even if the High Elves have like 100 billion armies, it's not going to be difficult for Archaon just to smash his way through them. Having said that, I haven't had to do that yet. And I mean, one of the nice things about killing the Empire was we kept them on the back foot. Having torched Altdorf early on, they didn't really have much to help them. They were struggling. I mean, they were holding on, but at that point, they weren't going to be able to get their elite units out, which meant we could always jump up and down on them, smash their armies, kill them all that kind of stuff. And they were going to really find it hard, despite their bonuses, to get a max level settlement, start getting those steam tank divisions and stacks of, what do you call it, the Griffy cavalry, what they're called, the Demigriff, that's the one, the Demigriffs. Are you gonna, shall I just, excuse me, I'll just deal with that one, thank you. Did that actually not cost us? Oh no, because we had Fest. Okay, that's fine. So I'll take, did that not cost us any movement? But no, it did. No, it did. Oh, it's all stormy. My demons are going to get seasick. Oh, well, it's just going to have to. They're just going to have to get seasick. So, even the plague bearer is like, oh, we're not actually taking attrition. It's like, nope, they don't care. Okay, fine. There was me. I was there bemoaning the fact that demons would get seasick, and they're not actually going to get seasick, so that shows me, I guess. Rykarth, what do I actually want you to do? I guess let's... Oh, yeah, I was going to bring you over to destroy this, wasn't I? Good. Why are we going to get attrition there? Oh, swamplands.
Yes, my ruinous power.
Hello. You've got a lot of got a lot of spears and bows, haven't you? In fact, that's all you've got. Are you actually suffering attrition, or
Spread ruin on them.
you're complaining about it? You're not actually suffering it. Okay, let's go and see what's going on over here. Are we actually at war with? Contested by... Oh. Alright, just ignore the vampires. They're bitey, but, you know, you're covered in armour, so you'll be fine. That is all... Right, okay, so we can ignore that. I can just land over here somewhere. And that should then fix that little problem for us. Okay. You have a lot of boys here, and I'm just going to see if we can take them all on at the same time. And blow them to Kingdom Come. Yep. Yeah, I mean, this is just a turkey shoot. Now, I have retreated to the corner. That's mostly because I don't want to have to deal with them all flanking. They will try and flank around me, and it will just be kind of irritating. So, I'm not going to let them. It's not because I think I need to. It's because otherwise I think the battle would be quite annoying to actually fight. Because they'd spread out, and then I'd have to, you know, move my guys. I don't want to move my guys. I just want to sit in one place and watch little humans explode into jam. That's the entire thought process behind this army. What can I say? I just like sitting in one place and blowing shit up. Conversely, I also quite like fast-moving armies. So there is that. Like, just I either prefer an army that's full of artillery and guns, or one that just has none. There's like it's on or off for me. There's no shades of grey. It's all one or the other. So as you can see, I do quite like the Annihilators. They do a lot of killy shootiness, which is good. The Devastators are fine, but you know, rockets. Am I right? You know I'm right. The sheer amount of absolute Jesus devastation that they can wrought. You know, Devastators tickle an enemy unit. Annihilators leave nothing standing. Now they do have archers. Archers will be still somewhat of a threat to us, despite the fact, you know, we've got so much fucking up. There's something weird about missile. I guess it's because they can all hit, and unlike in melee combat, they always hit, assuming they actually hit the units. So if they do hit, then they will always do some damage, and that's why. But I do feel like, you know, missile units should probably, because it was like in Attila. If you shot a shielded unit from the front, you know how much damage it did? Fuck all. And personally, I feel like it should still be like that. Like, I remember shooting a Roman legion in the face and it doing absolutely fucking nothing. Like, flank them, yes, then they've got some issues, but from the front, nothing. Look at these boys. Rykarth is a little bit surrounded. Just chop someone's head off. But the problem for the enemy spearmen here is the fact they are slightly away from my artillery units, which means my artillery units can then start exploding fools, although I think I just shot into the back of my own immortals. But to be honest, if they're not used to that by now, then they're in the wrong job. The second wave cometh. I mean, the first wave wasn't good enough, so I don't know what the second wave thinks they're going to do. Apart from die. One of my Colossus chased an archer unit away and is now just lumbering back. He's taking some shots in the back. He'll be fine. I'm not worried. Imagine marching towards a battlefield and seeing, you know, some of your allies screaming, covered in blood, and bits of their friends running in the other direction. Okay, so yeah, the first wave is super fucking dead. We just need to focus fire on the incoming reinforcements. Like that. That's just rude. Do we think they're going to stick around for much longer? I'm guessing they're going to start running away in a minute. And I can't really blame them. Especially as they run straight into firing range.
We are in peril! Kill them!
Oh, you are certainly in peril. Yes, that is very true. So the archer's starting to move into I mean, there's not much left, to be honest. There's just big piles of dead humans everywhere. I think this is pretty much the last visages of human resistance in the Empire. I don't think there's much left. And apparently being blatted by rockets and artillery and bullets was a little too much for him. What would be the harm in replacing all of our Devastators with Annihilators? Asking the real questions here. I think we should do it. I think we should do it. No, well, Rykarth agrees, so I think that's what we're going to do. You have nowhere to live, which is fine. So, how can we... We can recruit 4. So if I get rid of you... And then we go... Well, that's 3 turns, though. Infernal Guard with Fireglaves. You have armor-piercing missiles. You have bombs. It seemed churlish not to try out a bomb, wouldn't it? It would seem foolhardy not to give bombs a go. Give bombs a chance. Why aren't you giving bombs a chance? You should give them a chance. Also, we need to... I'm looking forward to seeing my demons in combat. Let's see our demon boys in combat. Let's do that. That's what I want to see. I'm not fighting Archaon's armies very much, but then because there's literally no resistance. The Bretonnians aren't doing anything, they're just resettling shit. It's weird. Like where the bloody hell are they? Right, this should be Bretonnian lands? Yes. There we go. Right, we'll land Vazgoth, whatever. We'll land him. You need 2 more turns to recruit. You only took 1 turn to recruit. You only took 1 turn. Is there anything other? Is there anything else like we could get a great Taurus? Siege Giant. I kind of want to see what you guys do, but let's go with bombs. I want to bomb people. I want to use that in context. I want to bomb people in the game of Total War Warhammer 2, just in case the security services are listening to me in any way, shape or form. Got a boon of Zinch. Income from Horde buildings is increased, which is good. So they must have an army running around here somewhere. But so far they're not doing very bad. How many marks of chaos do we have, just out of interest? We've got 13 Nurgle, 10 Khorne, 8 Slannesh, 6 Zinch. Hello? Hello, oh. Kind of already been beaten to it by lots of people, apparently. Ugh, never minds. Right. When you finish doing your recruity stuff, we will bring you... I'm tempted to get rid of that, but I'm not 100% sure. I might keep it. Okay, well maybe we need another chaos dwarf. Not chaos dwarf, chaos dwarf. Yeah, no, I was right. I was saying the right thing. Chaos dwarf army. There we go. That's what we need. Let's get, I don't know, Aura of Chaos, Bob? Do you have an Aura of Chaos? Can that be said?
The eye sees, I move.
Yep, that is the plan.
What?
Oh, also we've still got some quests to do, haven't we? We've got the Slayer of Kings. I need to do that one. We'll do that next, because I don't want to forget. I don't know why I send Gary down here. Gary Vorpal Shards. There he is. I just kind of... He started off down here, and I didn't want to send him back. It seemed like a waste, so he's just meandering. I have no idea who that is.
No.
Let's see if we can stab you.
Defy me.
Oh, there's some friends.
You have my favor.
I think you'll find that this is my... This is mine. So... Piss off.
Asinine mortal.
Okay, good. A shrieking blade.
Destruction for all. Yes.
So... Bretonnia. I've gone all the way up there now. How many settlements? Oh, you've only got 2. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Alright. Okay, fine. Fine.
Ruin.
Okay. No, that's fine.
For chaos.
Well, that's a shitter, isn't it? Unfucking-leavable. So they've just given this guy the same thing as Archaon. Which is fine, apart from he's buff. I mean, you know, obviously he's probably separate to the mods that gives you demons.
Are you a god?
So there's no way we can buff our demons, really, which is a bit of a shame. Especially as, you know, being a great demon, you think you would. But, I mean, the demon stats are fine. It's not the best, but they're alright. Okay, so we're going to have to head south. Gary's going to get a manticore. Let's give you that. Which means that your boys should be... Your boys should be very tanky. Let's have a look. So, armor 131. Yep, and melee defense 81. Yep, you are... You're tanky boys. Also, you finished recruiting, haven't you? So I could have moved you and I forgot. Never mind. We'll move you now.
Moving now.
So I just pop over to... I mean, maybe the Bretonnians will die on their own.
Onward to
If we're lucky. I mean, they're under siege, so I'm just going to assume that's all going to go fine.
Go now.
And that's all been dealt with. So we're leaving. We've only just arrived, but now we're leaving. And we're going to go and hop over to Ulthuan, and we're going to torch us some elves. Because if you can't torch elves, who can you torch? And also, the Empire is now, I mean, completely fucked. It's mostly orcs. Orcs who are strength rank 1, but I don't have to worry about them, because they're not in my victory conditions. See? I thought this might be the last campaign, but you know what? This is actually going a little bit faster than I thought it would do.
Let's be about this blood for
Can we stab Luke over here?
you wish for
Oh. No, well, okay. Never mind. Never mind. You can have a manticore as well. You get a manticore, you get a manticore. Everyone gets a manticore. No, Marienburg's destroyed. Telebeklin's destroyed. You know, it's going well. For me, obviously.
Syrion's eye guides me. You dare,
Okay, let's just
you dare, yes.
set sail. Oh look, Mistnar. So close. And yet so far. We could probably poop out another army, couldn't we? Could we could probably poop out another army.
That will incur my wrath. Yes, my ruinous powers.
Just carry on going. That's it. Getting a little bit of attrition there due to the vampires, but it's not really that bad.
Moving.
We just leave. I mean, the old world is now. I think we've done rather well in the old world. To be honest, it's looking. Yeah, the Order Tide is well and truly broken. I guess it depends on how many settlements the bloody High Elves have. Have we met them? Okay, you have got.
Purpose.
You've got 12 settlements. You also don't like the people over here. Who has all this then? You do like Lothern. So we can probably see that Lothern probably haven't moved off of Ulthuan. And maybe even Marathi's still alive if you don't like these peeps. So, you know, I was a bit worried that Lothern might have, like, conquered the entire world. Like, taken out Nagarons and just spread all up there. And we're going to be running around with stacks of Lothern Seaguard. And they still might be running around with stacks of Lothern Seaguard. But at least they don't have, you know, the entire world. So that's something. Well, I guess let's start off our little invasion by landing at Mistnar here. Hello. Goodbye. See, this elves is why you don't want to be isolationist. See, if you'd been keeping up with what was going on in the world, you might have realised that the rest of the world was on fire. It's not going to go very well for you. I mean, I guess, you know, if we can knock out... Why do I even want that? Why would I do that? I mean, I don't even need that, but I don't need a horse. I've got a manticore. Where am I going to put it, for one? Because we won't have the victory screen until we've destroyed both the High Elves and Khorne.
You dare approach the imperishable.
Yep. What up? You are at war with the other Bretonnians, which is fine. You do like Khorne, though. At least they've only got the one settlement so far.
Dominance.
It might be safer to poop out a little horde here. Although I'd need 10 growth. How much growth do I have? 5. Okay, that's going to take a little while. So there's no point waiting. Although you've got 48 growth. So I could poop out an army with you, but then if I do that, I'll take attrition because... fucking reasons, I guess. Someone in the Discord did point me towards a mod that would remove attrition, so I need to take a look at that. And we need to get our demon army over to Ulthuan so we can start jumping up and down some elves. I mean, we hate elves. I mean, we hate everyone, but particularly elves. So definitely kill some elves. Hey Morga, what do you want? Defensive Alliance? Yeah, I mean, especially because you're offering to pay me money, which is fine by me. I guess the only problem for you, Morga, is a lot of the world is on fire. You're welcome.
They will be dominated.
Okay, good starts. Strong starts. Let's head down to Tor Kulwip. Nothing really there to stop us. I'm sure the elves have their army somewhere. It's just not where I've landed. Unfortunately for them. Okay, we'll bring you down there. We'll bring you okay over here. Bob is going to have... What do you want, Bob? Bob. I guess training, even though everyone's already... You're teaching him to suck eggs, really. Apart from the siege giant, of course. He needs a little bit more training. In what? I don't know. Probably potty, to be honest. Which is, you know, tricky with a giant. It's tricky with a toddler, but with a giant, especially one with, you know, iron girders for hands, that's got to be dicey. Okay, so we've landed on Ulth 1, and we're going to kill everyone here, just for, I don't know, shits and giggles. And then eventually, I'm hoping that someone else will kill the Bretonnians for me, but I get the sneaky suspicion that I may have to do that for myself. Like, I literally have not seen a Bretonnian army in fucking ages. Where the hell are they? Are they just really... Are they like the SAS? Are they just really good at blending into the undergrowth? Are they all around me and I just can't see them? Is that and refusing to... Oh, fuck knows. Anyway, right, we'll kill everyone on Ulth 1 just for funsies. But that's going to have to wait until next time. So thank you very much for watching and I'll see you in the next episode.